It's almost 1 o'clock, but I haven't had lunch yet, so good morning. It's good morning. 1 o'clock, I'm unloading here in Drain, Oregon. I guess you can make all sorts of jokes with a town named Drain. Literally, drain, like your sink drain, plug drain. Okay, I am unloaded. And now I'm supposed to go load at Certainteed in Portland. Exit is straight ahead, but I cannot make it to that exit in the position I currently am in. That should be enough space. It's raining out here. So we're headed to Portland. I cannot get there in time today, so it'll be a load tomorrow morning. They open at 5 a.m. So when I head for their yard, hopefully I'm the first one in line. They've got appointments. Either way, I'm the first truck to get loaded, but you can get 2 trucks parked outside on the street right in front of their place, so it'd be nice. No left turn. Okay. Thanks for the sign. I'll make a right-hand turn then. I think the easiest way would be to do a U-turn through this Pacific Pride. I think it's going to be the easiest way. I don't want to go down those side streets, so I'll do a U-turn here. I am hungry. I am very hungry.
Turn left on First Street.
I hope I can
take the second left.
Go that way. Yes, I can. Okay. It's kind of cool to have a Pacific Pride right here. Good to know. Good to know. I fuel up at Pacific Prides all the time. I did today morning up in, what's it called, White Salmon along Highway 14 in Washington. That was many, many, many hours ago. Bit of a tricky intersection
Turn
here.
right on Applegate Avenue, then take the second left.
That is my forklift driver that unloaded me. The one in the brown jacket. Guess he's handing in his paperwork. All right, let's get out of the drain. I'm sorry. I had to. I just had to. I'd get at least one in.
Turn left on South Cedar Street.
So I've got us going to the first rest area on I-5 for a half-hour break. That is mandatory in the U.S. But first we have to get to I-5. Speed limit's 25 here.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on West P Avenue, then take the third left.
literally called B Avenue as a letter B. I want to see if there's a street name. It says B over here.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the third left.
Don't see a street name, so... It's Highway 38. Oh yeah, right there's a street name. Right there's a street sign. Just B. It's actually West, a small W in front of the B, so West B Avenue. Street with one letter.
North 1st Street.
Nice and wide because that Jeep's there. Lots of room.
Continue on North 1st Street.
Yeah, the traffic has been not so kind to me today. Had a few smash ups along the road. The one was kind of humorous. Closed the whole road down for a bit, but it was quite humorous. The car came blasting past me, and they got this like big Rubbermaid toad on top of the roof, and just hanging so awkwardly on the top. I'm like, how's that being held on? It looks like it's sticking half off the passenger side. It's like, I don't know how they secured it up there, but just kind of sitting there. Very awkward like. And they had a bike there as well on top. It's like they must have got it strapped onto the roof rack somehow, but why is it sticking so far out, like overhanging the mirror? Almost a wide load on the car. And then all of a sudden, poof, there it goes, and wrapped clothes all over the highway. 3 lanes of clothes all over the highway. People quickly stopped, and she pulled over right away and got all the clothes out of 2 of the lanes, and then just had the 1 lane. Just piles and piles. She must have spent a few minutes collecting all of that, but we all had to come to a stop very rapidly. Another one I think was just hydroplaning. A car smashed itself up. Either that or distracted driving, but... And then there was a few more that there was nothing there anymore, but the road came to a complete stop. But by the time I got there, it was all cleared up. It's raining out, and in the US of A, there's always piles of cars with no lights on. Most of them have their lights on today. Oh, that one just turned his lights on in front of us. Maybe he knew we were talking about him. But I see at least one shadow behind us with no lights, so I'm pretty sure that's a car, but I can't be 100% sure. To a trucker, if you don't have your lights on, you are invisible in a rain. Turn your lights on. There's definitely a vehicle behind me without lights on. I just kind of make out a different shade of gray, so. I'll really make sure that shade of gray is staying behind me and not passing me before I merge. It makes it hard to see if I'm safe to merge. It's a beautiful day. Get a free truck wash. I enjoy the rain. Beautiful landscape over here too. I'd say this is Central Oregon, I think. I think we're in Central Oregon. Any further south we get back into the mountains. I guess we are in the mountains already, but bigger mountains. As we head back north, we go back into the farmland. Yeah, I drove right through Salem. We have dear friends in Salem. It's like, I want to stop. Just stop and do a reset in Salem. That would be nice. That'd be cool. But I gotta keep driving. We gotta make a weekend run, a 3-day weekend run down here. Visit them again. Haven't done that for, feels like forever, but I think we did it last year. Yeah, definitely have to come back down here again. About a mile and a half away from I-5. The I-5 is a busy highway. All the way from the Canadian border right down to the Mexican border. I-5 is busy, busy, busy all the way along. There will always be traffic jams and crashes. That whole highway is definitely a highway that you have to stay awake the whole time. You got to be alert. You got to be ready to stop at any second. Because you do have to stop at any second. Quite regularly. See, no lights. They're pretty visible in front of me. It's behind me. The trailer kicks up so much mist. Behind me, they're invisible. In front of me, you can see them coming. For the most part, unless they're further away, but behind me, they're completely invisible. See, no lights.
To I-5 North. Continue on Oregon 38.
Use this as a runway, get up to speed, 60 for trucks, and merge right on in. It's so easy to merge if you're going the same speed the traffic is on the road you're entering. Vibration is so annoying, the squeakiness. Every time it rains, there must be a rubber stopper that rubs just right underneath the hood, and it just gets a irritating squeaking every time it rains. That's why I'm blasting music when I'm not recording video. so annoying. So we'll get to Certainty Portland, where we're supposed to load around 4:35ish. So it could be an hour and a half too late to load today. Oh well, that's okay. We tried. I would really be kicking myself if I had taken a bunch of extra breaks and dragged my tail, but I busted my butt the whole way over here to try to make it. Now we know for a fact I'm not going to make it, so I'll have to take a half-hour break here anyway, but maybe I'll take an hour break. We're no longer in a rush. I mean, I'm always in a rush, but and when I'm in a rush, I still don't speed. I'm not a speeder, but I try to time out my stops. So I use my restrooms at the same time I do a load secure. Try to have as few stops as possible and the stops as short as possible. And yes, I still do stop for restrooms. Some truckers don't. The day I gotta do that, it's not worth it. Watch those shadows behind me. Really don't want to merge when there's a car beside me that I can't see. Got to double and triple check those mirrors. I like the green. Looks like it needs another paint job, but nice look. It looks like the whole truck used to be green and it painted white over the green. Working down in the ditch down there for some reason. Lots of pipes laying out. Oregon has lots of signs that say no trucks and vehicles with trailers allowed in the left lane except to pass. Fire truck to the side. Oh man, I think it's a fire truck. It's white though. Maybe it's not a fire truck. Sure looked like a fire truck. Has no logos on the side that say a fire truck, so must not be a fire truck. Truck 60. That changes quite a bit. Keep your eyes on that. Can't rely on my Garmin, it's completely wrong, so I know. What would I do without a Garmin? The problem is people rely on their GPS so much that they would rely on the speed limit listed in the GPS and get into accidents because of it. Go down roads that the GPS tells them to go down. People have died because they followed their GPS onto a stupid road. It becomes so stupid that even if there's obvious signs that we shouldn't be on that road, and GPS tells us to go there, okay, we'll go there. Even though if you weren't using a GPS, you wouldn't go down that road. Don't follow your GPS blindly. Use it as a navigation tool, but don't follow it blindly. And perhaps carry a map in their vehicle too. And learn how to read the map. There's people that don't even know how to read a map anymore. Educate yourself. Soon there's going to be courses in school, map reading. There'll be a history class. I guess when maps started getting relied on, people said the same thing about people don't even know how to navigate by the stars. What's this civilization coming to? They don't even know which star is the North Star anymore. And I think in today's day and age there'd be very few people that still can navigate by the stars. Sailors and aircraft pilot, there might be quite a few in there that could navigate by the stars, but even there, GPSs have taken over. What if you have an electronic failure? This world would fall apart if we had electronic failure. How many miles till the rest area? 5 miles. Like, I might just peacefully follow, but then they hit the brakes. hopefully there's spots for me at the rest area. How much time do I have left driving time? 1 hour 15 minutes, so if this one is full I could go to the next one. But I'm hungry. Ooh. Walmart there. Three miles to go. Do I merge back in there? There's a lot of traffic merging on. I wonder what that green paint looking stuff is on the road. It'd be funny if it was literally a bucket of green paint that fell off. That's an interesting contraption up there. Don't know what it is. Miles. I think we'll settle down behind these guys. They're almost going speed limit, just a hair under. I-5, rarely do I get to go speed limit. Between the cities,
keep right toward rest area.
Between cities you can get up to speed limit, but anywhere near a city you just won't do speed limit. For a motorcycle would be handy. Is lane splitting legal in Oregon? Probably not. California, motorcycle would be a must-have. You can lane split. Oh, especially if you live in a big city, you gotta own a motorcycle. Let's see if we've got room here. That's not a good sign.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at the road.
Definitely not a good sign. Sure we don't hit their trailer because they're sticking so far out. A small truck I could fit in there. If this guy would pull forward, we could fit in there.
Continue on the road.
Let's see, sometimes there's spots over here. It says no parking everywhere. The other gentleman has. Okay, we're going to go for the next rest area then. We got to wait another half hour for lunch. 28 miles away in the next rest area. Okay, let's go that way then. If that one is full, I'm going to be forced to park on the shoulder because I don't have hours after that. So we shall see.
Continue on I-5.
A wavy road. It's like bounce, 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 bounce. Following an RV. Did I pass this RV? Oh, we definitely passed this truck. Starting to get into the flatter area, farmland, out of the mountains. I always say how much I would love to do long runs down into the US, runs into Texas and stuff like that. I don't know if I would like to do it all the time because you'd always be on interstates. Somebody commented on my videos that they enjoy the fact that I'm not always running interstates, and it made me think, going, yeah, you're right. If you're a trucker in the US, you're pretty much an interstate runner. All you do is run the interstate. One interstate to another. I get all sorts of exciting little roads. I mean, I'd like to get those long runs once in a while. A run to Ontario, that'd be awesome. And that would not be an interstate runner. That'd be the prairies. You get 4-lane highway, but even that's not a freeway. You have intersections. And in Ontario, that's all. A lot of Ontario is just 2-lane highways, so that'd be an epic run. But anyway, let it rain, free truck wash. You guys have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed the rainy video. I'll release one of the clips of the accident today as well, so take a quick look at that. It'll be a short little video of a smash up. And if anything else exciting happens, I'll record those too if I can. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And tell your friend about me. If you enjoy my videos, your friends might too. Share the video on Facebook. Share an exciting video. One that you really enjoyed. One with beautiful scenery. I'm not saying this one isn't. This one's just different. And hit that subscribe, because you guys absolutely rock. I read every single comment. Even if I can't respond to all of them, I read every single comment. Positive and negative, I'll leave them up there. Unless there's something vulgar and inappropriate, I'll leave them up there. Adios.